Greetings, my name is Thabo Malapile, a young man who grew up in the dusty streets of Tembisa, where many people never thought that something great could emerge. I'm here today to share with you of this amazing book called This Too Shall Pass. I wrote this book sometime in 2003-2004 when I was experiencing tough times in my life. When I titled this book, This Too Shall Pass, I was more or less sending a message to simply say to you, whatever you are experiencing in your life, it won't stay, but it will pass. It could be good, it could be bad, but things always pass in our lives. So this is an amazing book. It's got amazing chapters that are there to inspire you. The book simply says also, you don't have a problem to solve, but a decision to make. Now, this book was designed to help you with all the challenges or the fears that you have imposed yourself in your life, to simply say to you, those are not problems, but all you need to do in order to get out of them is to come up with a decision. Hence, we say you don't have a problem to solve, but a decision to make. One other exciting chapter within this book is called It's Time to Have Sex. And I know that normally when people see that out of the contents, when you say it's time to have sex, like people go like, what? Let me go and check. But let me give you in brief what I mean when I say it's time to have sex. Sex is got 3 alphabets, S-E-X. Now when I say it's time to have sex, I simply mean it's time to have a solution for the expected examination. We are always examined in our lives. Now you need to have or need to be a person who is ready for any examination that comes in your life. So when I say in this chapter, it's time to have a solution for the expected examination, I simply mean you must always be ready, because problems, fears, obstacles, they never sleep. They are always out there to come against your life. That is why you must always have a way on how to deal with them. This amazing book is there to inspire you when you experience these things in your life, to simply say, whatever you are experiencing in your life, it will pass. One other chapter within this book is called the Repo Principle. The Repo Principle is there to give you, a principle that you can use in your life that can help you to get out of any situation that you feel it's putting you down. Repo Principle in this book, it simply says you need to repeat, or everything that you repeat in your life, it will become easy. If it is easy, it becomes a pleasure. If it's a pleasure, you will do it more often. If you do it more often, it becomes a habit. That is why it is important for you to realize that if you repeat lying, lying will be easy. And if it's easy, it will become a pleasure. If it's a pleasure, you will do it more often. If you do it more often, it will become also a habit. Now, another chapter within this book, you get the 5 principles of success. Now, these 5 principles of success you get, I will start each day, or I will start a new life. If you want to get out, or you want this book to excite you, to motivate you, to inspire you, get it, read the 5 principles of success. And one out of this principle, it says, I will start a new life. That's when you come to yourself and you simply say, I have had challenges in my life, I need to start a new life. Now this book will inspire you and help you on how to start a new life. How to say to yourself, I have been running around and I don't see myself going anywhere. Maybe it's about time that I get down and simply say to myself, on your mark, set, and I go. The second principle is that I will greet each day with love. Each and every time when you wake up in the morning, you simply say to yourself, I am expecting the best to come to me in this wonderful day. I am not going to be like these people who come with New Year's resolution, but I am going to become a person who comes with daily resolutions. I am going to start this day with love, or I'm going to greet this day with love. The third principle, it says, I will push. That's where you come back to yourself and say, when things come into my life, they push me or they put me down, I'm going to push, because I know that in order for things to change, I need to push myself. We always say, don't change because the pain of the present is intolerable, but change because the glory of the future is irresistible. When you know what awaits you at the land of success, you are simply coming back to yourself and say, you know what, I am going to push. I am going to push. When haters out there are simply saying to you, it can't be done, you are going to come back to yourself and say, I am going to push. Things will happen by fire, by force. Another principle within this book, it says, I am a miracle. How many times Have you ever reminded yourself that you, and I mean only you, are a miracle? In this book, I share with you, I show you why you are a miracle. And this is an amazing book. Read this book and realize that you are a miracle. You were inside your mom's womb for 9 months inside the water. Indeed, you are a miracle. Another part out of this book, it says, which is another principle, it says, what if today was your last? What if today was your last? Now I want to challenge you. Read this book and remind yourself that each and every day you need to push yourself in order for you to become a force to be reckoned with, because indeed this day can be your last. But in closing, maybe let me say to you, another chapter that you're going to get in this book is a chapter called You Don't Have to Justify Failure. Don't allow failure to put you down, but you need to always remind yourself that whatever you find yourself in right now, it will pass. Things always pass. And I wish you all the best as you read this book. These too shall pass. I thank you.